Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. Are you ready for maps? I am ready for maps. So, after consulting the wiki page for maps and looking at my current stash of maps, I got the Crypt, which I picked as the first one to run. I've got the desert and I've got the dunes. Apparently the desert has a... yeah, it's got a very tricky boss. Dunes is mid-tier and the Crypt has a pretty okay doable boss. So I figured for the first run of maps, let's ease into it with a Crypt. So here it goes. Also, I read that rare maps have enchantments on them that might be might unbalance the power level quite a bit. They might be quite a bit stronger versus the blue ones. So for now, all I'm gonna do is make it blue. Monsters are immune to curses and have 20% increased AoE. I'm not reliant on curses. All I do with my curses is, I use it to slow them down. So in this case, this would actually be okay. I get quite a nice amount of quantity and rarity for it. It also means I can remove my blasphemy temp change setup and do something else with it. And also I have a manual cast of vulnerability, which I can also take out. So that's, I suppose that's a nice upside. I mean, this is 35% reservation I can use for something else that might be defensive. So let's have a quick look. Okay, curse on hits, not the best of ideas. So let's see, search. Aura. We have purity of elements, we have discipline. Discipline is actually pretty decent. It's also very unleveled. This is level 8 discipline. So let's plop in a discipline. Bloop. Then we'll just activate that, and we have the same amount reserved, but we will actually have more energy shield. And this is almost 140 points, which is 10%, no, not even 10% on top, but it's gonna benefit from all the bonuses to energy shield. So this 140 points might in effect be something closer to 300. So then it goes 1700 to 2000, which is not insubstantial. Let's see, clarity, 200 reserve, that's probably a bit too much. So just go with what I have. Keep these on the side, go here. Okay. So, Eternal Laboratory. This is, yes, we can do that. I probably want to hide this, since I am used to clicking this for cursing and such. Let's just put this one on there as well. Map device, Crypt, here you go. Activate. Whoosh. Okay, so if you're even newer to maps than I am, as far as I understand, these 6 portals all go to the same instance of the map. Once I go in, this side of that portal closes. On the other side, the portal is there, so I can use it to get out, to go back here. But after I go into the 6th portal, once I go out, there's no way to go back in. So that's a way to force me basically to pick the loot I have, sift through it and not focus too much on getting every little white item. And also in team play, it restricts you to how many people can actually get into the map. So with that, let's do this. So monsters are curse immune and they have bigger AoEs. Double checking. Yes. So let's have a look. And actually, I got 2100 energy shields. So I gained 400. Over 400 points. So it's actually not a bad idea to run discipline for me, because it does affect how much I regenerate and such as well. Also, I'm level 71 now. I completed some of my quests in between episodes. Getting the statues quest. So I gain a skill point from that, leveled up once, I gain a skill point from that. So this is a level 68 area, because it's a tier 1 map. Eternal mana flask. Well, I'm not using mana flasks anymore. I got hybrids now. So the highest level I've run so far was level 65 with the marketplace. Or the marketplace sewers to be exact.
Not all murders are equal.
So this is 3 levels higher than that. Every level monsters seem to gain about 5% more damage versus the previous one. And it's a stacking bonus. So, no, 3 times 5 is 15, but because it's a stacking, say they're 16 or 17% stronger than before. And their health scales accordingly as well. Which makes monsters a bit more dangerous. So, as always, caution is warranted. Of course, I don't have the defensive benefits of temporal change aura, so I have to be slightly careful of that. I mean, if I get surrounded, the enemies around me are not going to be slowed, so their damage won't be lowered by the slow amount, or their average damage. So this first run is also a good way to see just how large these maps are, since I have no clue of that. And that's going to be a pretty good gauge of how much maps I can run in a single episode, or maybe if I just really want to just limit my runs to a single episode. And things are like that. Also, maybe I should clear this room in here as well, since there's a bit of a... Oh, I've actually been there. Okay. Snaking around like this might be easy to miss some of the inner rooms, which of course would be a waste. Okay. So far I'm just sticking to the left hand wall. That seems to work out pretty well. Hey, card, the gambler. You get a divination card from it. Oh, that's funny. Hey, envelope. So I've actually changed my item coloring scheme a little bit in my item filter. With the idea that some of the mid-tier items, like for example Vile Orbs, I actually just wanted to give them a slightly special color. Also the more rare trading or currency items, such as the Orbs of Chance. I mean, they're not spectacular, but they are rarer than Transmutation and Alteration Orbs, or Blacksmiths, Whetstones, you know, the basics. They're just one tier above them. So I figured let's give them a special color, so if I see them, I know where to get them. And it's also the rare items that don't really always serve a purpose. I mean, if they're not mirrors or exalted orbs or chaos orbs, then a lot of them are kind of meh. Oh, Vile Orbs for example, or they drop, but it's not like here, yeah, another Vile Orb. It's like, yay, another one. Oh, hello there, Pagan Bishop of Agony. That's the boss of this area, I think. Here, have a Chaos Orb. Oh, you can curse, seriously. That's unfair, mister. I call foul play. Also, 4 rares, not bad. Allies cannot die, so I just killed all your allies away from you. Okay. So, doesn't seem that large. Or there might be a large wing here. Maybe I found the boss early, that's possible. You guys just walk outside of the range of the... Ah, I missed it. Dang. Here, boom, die. Also, they killed my Chaos Golem. Baskets. And whoosh. So, overfragmentation is kind of third common, so it's the standard gold issue. And the more rare things get, the rarer they get.
I need more pockets.
Also, get armor. Okay. Because town trips are limited, okay, I don't really care that much for collecting all of the glass power blowers bubbles things. I'm just gonna ignore the quality flasks. Okay, so if the this bishop, it was rated as a 2 out of 5 in terms of difficulty, and that wasn't too bad. So this is just a... Oh, actually there is a door, it's behind Haku. I'll get to you soon, Mr. Haku. First clear this room. That way I know that if I get out I won't get ambushed by things from a nearby room. Okay, so, hello there.
And hurry. The corruption of this place.
Okay, so this is going to be a timed mission. Level 68 or 69, depends a bit. These areas tend to be a bit higher than usual. 69, yep, it's 2 minutes time. Probably should have cleared out my inventory. That was maybe not the best of ideas. One of the things is I should not make the time limit overrule my common sense. Okay, that hurts quite a bit actually. I mean, common sense, I mean, if I don't make it on time, I just fail the dungeon. That's not the end of the world. On the other hand, let's see. If I get myself killed, that's gonna mean a character that's been over 60 hours in the making is no longer there. So, priorities. This is a dead end, that's not a good thing. Oh, there's the door. I hope there's no time limit for the way back. That's gonna be less than cool. Yeah, also, quick summon golem might help. It's a damage reducer. Oh, I can actually burst through doors, and it's on the wall. Oh, yeah. Lightning, chain fest. Okay, here. Something for you to chew on. Oh god. Not a happy camper here. Not gonna make it. I can't kill him in time. Hey, that's too bad. Hey. You can still kill him, right? Still gonna drop loot. See, yeah, still gonna die, still gonna drop loot. Okay, I'm in safe corner, we summon golem. Okay, I can pick up this necro circlet, the other one is too big for my inventory. Can I grab the spirit? Okay, I can. That's kind of interesting. Didn't drop the spirit. It's actually one of the first times I failed a timed mission. So I have no clue if there's a like a pity prize for handing in the spirit anyway. Or if I might as well just not bother returning. Because Haku is just utterly disappointed in me. You never know. So didn't I kill? Oh wait, I skipped some enemies in the beginning, I think. Okay. Nee. Hakuna Matata, here's your spirit. Oh wait, not good enough. It's not good enough. Okay, so let's portal out once. Okay, that's why there's a waypoint here. So we can just stash this. Then we go back.
You want something?
Also sell all the rares. Yeah, good like that. Stash all the currency. Ah, gambler. I didn't have that one yet. Let's see. Unset ring. That's for the chaos recipe. And this flask just goes into the sorting bin. You as well. Might as well for now keep my gems I was temporarily putting aside. Just put them in my stash. Same with these things for... No, got enough tries. Thinking if I put all of those away. No, the talismans I keep for in case I encounter a stone circle. That's gonna get me another 5 slots in my inventory. That will be freed up. Also, this is a dead end. Okay. Oh yeah, and the portal out is gonna move with your town portal, I think. So if you cast a town portal, that's actually where the exit portal is gonna be. It always spawns at the beginning, and after that you can relocate it with your town portal. Let's see, there's one little room in the bottom there that I skipped. Let's go there first. So in terms of time, running a map might actually be on par with running a level, especially if there's this nice side distraction like a Haku mission or something like that. There's something green glowing here. Oh wait, that's my portal. Okay, good morning. Okay, on the turret. And we just kill them. And they die instantly. It's actually quite some level to here. Looked like it was a very small room or something, but this is actually a pretty sizable chunk of dungeon. Just hope that now I didn't skip over one tiny room at the beginning to the other side, of course. Oh, there's a Talisman builder there. But this is Break Grip if I... Yes. Slowly starting to recognize him. Only nearly 2 months into the league and I slowly start to recognize some of the mods some of the time. Real pro player. Yes, I know. Oh. Alright, stop arcing me. Spiders. Oh, spiders. Ooh, can actually use the Chaos Golem for breaking jars. Just have to position an enemy behind it. That's some speed leveling tips, I suppose. Never breaking jars. Just use your Chaos Golem for it. You, die. Stop rezzing stuff. Yes. There, that's... Let's see. Dead end. This is a corridor I've only explored this side of. Yep. Okay. So that's a bit of a weird thing. You'd expect it to go on, but... Ah well, level random generation. It's not always the most obvious one. They look ghostly, but that's just their outline. There's actually nothing special about them. Mark of cannibalism. They eat each other's corpses and they get stronger from it. Also... So, that yellow glow is the cannibalism doing its job. Yes. It's just corpse devouring. For advanced monsters. Discipline leveled up, that's good. That's even more energy shield for me. Always approve of more energy shield. Ooh, strongbox. And that's cartographer, that means full clear on the level. That's a full clear. Excellent. So, some skeletons. Their items are ID'd, 3 additional rares, and it detonates corpses. So let's not make this a very explosive welcome by just nuking all the other corpses in orbit. That's good. Everything else that's gonna drop here is gonna explode as well, so I wanna be at a distance here. So, and I've got minions too for this. That Hetman sword is a 6 socket. Probably should, yeah, well, 6 sockets they always trade for something useful, so I probably should keep them. And this was a nice number of rares to top everything off. So, what was the bit at the beginning of the area that I skipped, or thought I skipped? Oh, it was just the final edge of a room, but apparently there's no monsters there, so there's nothing there. So, well, that's 22 minutes. Minus like 2 or so minutes at the beginning just talking about this. This is pretty fun for a first run. So, that's the very first map run. So I think I'm gonna alternate. So this was a map episode, that means the next episode is going to be a story/content episode, and then afterwards I'm going to do a map episode again, and just keep going. And in terms of maps, I'll try to run all the different tier 1 maps, and then if I'm high enough level, just move over to trying all the tier 2 maps, and so forth, just working on. And once I have done a map in a video, subsequent runs of that map, I hold the right to just do them for myself as content farming, grinding, things like that. But the first run of every map I will do as a recording. So that way I will build up a nice archive of all the different maps that are out in the game. I mean, this league is going to run for another 5-6 weeks, so I have plenty of time still.
You want something?
So with that... yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again next episode. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.